guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the attack, guys.
Appreciate the report, Doris. And guys, how does, their offensive strategy fit into this matchup?
I think it should make for an entertaining game. I love hearing coaches say their focus is on offense. That usually means we can expect some fireworks.
Yeah, and I know the fans love to hear that, too. Just as I do, I love seeing some high-octane offense. I think it's bound to be a game played at a brisk pace.
Here is Bayless following the basket by Freak. Jones, the pass to Thompson. Iguodala outside. High post shot. The shot is off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. The crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
Okay, gentlemen, two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Pekovic nails both of them.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here is Bayless. He's covered by Roberts. Thompson from long range. The rebound by the Spurs. And Williams, here we go. Here's Roberts. San Antonio again missing. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Poke loose. Bayless dishes to Valanciunas. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Aldridge a screen. Covington kicks to Aldridge. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Aldridge has got his first bucket of the night.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
The Warriors shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Warriors. Spurs trail by 5. On the court right now for the Spurs. Roberts in at point guard. Also Jeremy Lin out there. Robert Covington out there with Pekovic. Iguodala kicks to Bayless. Iguodala right side. Pulls up on the wing. No good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
Greg, would you suspect a little bad blood or bad feelings from the opposing side? They better be ready to scrap.
The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Terrence Jones is checked in for the Warriors. Williams, he's checked in for the Spurs. Here is Bayless. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And he gets it to go. Bayless has got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He picked up 12 points and flashed his range a few times in the process. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
Now, here's Roten, following the miss by Lewis Williams. That's good. 10 points for Roten.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Now here's Williams. Roberts passes to Jokic. Williams dishes to Roberts. The 10-footer. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Roberts got 6 here in this quarter. Warriors leading by 3. Roten kicks to Jones. Feeds it to Roten. The dish to Valanciunas. It's blocked. Here's Roberts. He's covered by Roten. Williams passes to Roberts. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Roten, no good.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
He feeds it to Jones. Passes to Roten. They need this. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
They get it back. Pekovic makes it off the glass. And now a 4-point Spurs lead.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys. And they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Leonard, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Robinson comes in for Jones. Looney's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Jared Bayless.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight.
San Antonio making a switch here. And we're through the first half of it.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third.
Complete domination. What a game for the Beast. 13 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line, not just getting there, but converting.
San Antonio trailing here. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Terrence Jones out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Bayless in at the 1 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And that one's good. Pekovic.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time. I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Here's Roberts. Outside Williams. Roberts dishes to Pekovic. Right through the D for the layup. Pekovic has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And Bayless kicks to Valanciunas. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. Bayless has got 3 assists tonight.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Here's Roberts, and another basket for San Antonio.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here is Bayless, defended by Roberts. Screened by Valanciunas. Thompson for the triple, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Spurs trail by 3. Roberts passes to Pekovic. Williams attacking. The shot will not go. Good D by Thompson.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Dishes it to Bayless. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Iguodala, no good.
Move it.
Spurs have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And Roberts kicks to Williams. Iguodala with the steal. The basket drops and gets fouled on this shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
From 13, Williams dishes to Roberts. Clock at 6, and Jones sends it back. Thompson outside. Pass to Bayless. He dishes it to Jones. The shot is off, and the Spurs going the other way now. They host the 76ers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Bayless. Buries it down low. Bayless has got 9.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. They get it back. That's good. 14 points for Klay Thompson.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
A rebound by Iguodala.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Here's Roberts. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Roberts, he's in at the point. Robert Covington out there with Green. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Pekovic in at the 5.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
A nice shot by Roberts.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept them in it.
Spurs trail by 9. Outside, Lynn. Covington passes to Roberts. Inside. Green, no luck.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Jones sets the pick for Thompson. Clock at 6. Screen by Jones. Here's Bayless, and it's blocked by Roberts. They recover it, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And some changes here for the Spurs. Aldridge comes in for Green, and it's Williams in for Jeremy Lin.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Golden State.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Iguodala wide open. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
From outside the arc, the Warriors pull it in. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Iguodala outside. There's the feed to Bayless. He kicks it to Valanciunas. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3 ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
Good on both.
Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. He has 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Thompson misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Roberts has it in the corner. Williams against Thompson. That's good. Thompson's got the lead up to 14. Now for the Warriors.